The storks can be white, the storks can be black. The white ones we have plenty, but black ones don't like that, so you won't see too many of these.
It's the beautiful square, though.
It is indeed, and it's 3 times as big as Red Square in Moscow.
Really?
The last reconstruction of the square was in the early 2000s, so it looks modern, nice. It is in some aspects, but they feel that the last governor spoiled it a great deal with skyscrapers, business centers, and everything. So I haven't been there since 2000, I can tell. In the late 19th century, there weren't many Catholics in the city of Minsk, perhaps a few thousand. Before the First World War, there were 100,000 people residing in Minsk, and the minority were Catholics. So they applied to the governor, asking them him, which is not the feeling you'll get in the modern St. Petersburg. Alas.
I heard that St. Petersburg is but I've never been there, so I don't know.
Depends on the source, I guess.
How many lanes do they have? About 8 or 10?
4 on each side.
Those establishments to our left and right are still in the 1950s. Of course, they pull a modern facade and try hard to look modern, but in many aspects they're still very nice Soviet establishments. Industrialized nation rather than an agricultural nation. So the factory district is now the district of Minsk. The city has reached those plants and now it's a part of the city. You were asking?
I say they've spent a fortune.
It's indeed. It used to be a nice little area for living, a green area 5 years ago, but now they do a lot of in-building. You can see those high-rises in the distance, the tips of them, so they built a dozen of them in my neighborhood. That means that the existing infrastructure that is overloaded already across Belarus, mostly in the bushes and small forests.
But I mean, is it really the real grave?
Yeah, real Matsevas,
As
yeah.
real as you can get it, no need for replicas. Bordering on the Jewish cemetery. The cemetery was completely bulldozed away to give way to this lovely, although a little bit monstrous buildings, the typical Soviet high-rise. Well, it's high-rises for us, because if I may quote one of the people who was living in that dugout, when the war was over, he recalled his impressions after moving into a 2-floor building, so his head was going round and watching from the balcony because it was too high for him. Let's go.
Jelle.
Is de tag van de Jahrzeit?
Berg is Hazun und das ist Leben.
Ist das gewesen 25 von August in 1941, 41 gewesen ist der Edge, der Jahrzeit. Und da steht
Gordon Michel.
das ist Gordon
Yeah, Michel.
und das ist Michel.
Ja, but mit der gebrachte Quore später.
Sie haben gebracht sich vor später, aber das ist der Tag, was sie haben geschossen.
Ja.
Und sie haben geschossen in dem Wald.
Вот то in die Blotte, her und das ist die Blotte.
Ja. Geschossen dort. Ja.
Ganze Woche haben sie da gelegen, nicht gelassen zu nehmen. Danach haben sie gelassen, hat niemand gefühlt, sie dort nach dem Bezählen.
In Miadl.
Ein Mädel hat nie ein bisschen Bezählen.
Und wir sind sie jetzt dort?
Dort liegen sie.
Ah, sie liegen dort?
Alle Menschen sind dort niemand gefühlt.
In dem Rohrstoff, das ist gemacht. Wir werden sich gemacht.
Ich bin nicht gewinnt
Du
dort.
bist nicht, bei dir bin ich gewinnt.
So I'm going to say Kelmali over here also. This is the grave. This is my great-grandfather's Matseva. His name was Menachem Mendel. And this is great-grandmother. Her name was Chaya Rachel Gordon. And this is the